Hello everyone, Raturo here with another episode of My Life in Silver League. My opponent today, a level 73 Silver Leaguer Zerg player by the eloquent name of Thing. What a great name. Inventive, evocative, Thing. Anyway, he is playing as Zerg, I am playing as Terran. And we are on the excellent, I like this map, Yonsu. The thing I like about Yonsu is I love this two-tiered look. You got the, oh, how polite that is. Very polite. The snow at the top right versus the grass at the bottom left. It's got the thematic map split running through it. I like this map. I really do like it. It's a good one. Hopefully I can get a win. Alright, so, pretty standard opening here. No six-pool cheesiness. No proxy cheesiness for me. Actually, you know, I rarely do proxy with Terran. I did that one contain once as planetary. The planetary contain, which was hilarious. But most of my stuff actually takes place here. I did try a proxy. This was a long time ago. I did try a proxy barracks expansion deny. Excuse me. Ended up being taken out by Widow Mines. Just, you know, frustrated me. All the while this was happening, I couldn't get a scout in the base. Didn't think to scan. And the end result was my opponent was a Europe server Diamond Leaguer who was playing on an unranked account on the North American server, and Battle Cruiser rushed me. Let that sink in. Battle Cruiser rush while I'm sitting on barracks units trying to bust down the front door. It was humbling. To say the least, it was humbling. So I haven't done proxy since then. Although I have picked up this cool little trick about dropping the supply depot and then running off to scout, which is what I'm going to do right now. As I'm getting my gas out at a much better timing now, before orbital, which I think has been a problem for me in the past, is not getting the right gas timing. The barracks is almost done here. The gas is almost done. It should work out well. Thing has his expansion down, his first expansion hatchery at the Naturals on the way. I'm going to get a good scout here. No gas yet for Thing. Keeping it pretty gas-free, though. There is the spawning pool. I'm going to get a good look at that. And the orbital's on the way for me, as is the completion of that supply depot. Marine is on the way for defense as the Overlords scout out. And oh, we're going for the refinery denial. Why not? If it's worked before, let's give it a shot. Refinery denial's on the way. Hey, he's not going to build any? I might as well build one. Someone's got to use this gas, am I right? Overlord on the way for Thing to break the supply block. Refinery almost done here, and oh my goodness, what do I do with this? Yeah, why not? Jump in, take the gas, and oh, he's gonna go ahead and build. Oh, he beats me to it there. He gets the extractor down. He will get some gas out of this, and the spawning pool's almost done here. That means he will get some queens or lings on the field. There's the queen coming out there. Marine's just starting to come into production for me as the orbital is done. The supply depot is down, and Marines are on the field. No production here, idle guy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, there you go. There's the barracks. Here we go. At the expansion, getting more denial refineries down. You know, this might be a completely ineffective strategy and, you know, waste of minerals, but I don't care. It's hilarious. I love it. Silver League. Second barracks on the way as well here. I think we're finally getting the hang of this whole have your production capacities up and running. And here's the third denial refinery. Although I do believe Thing has had enough. The queen and the lings are on the field. A baneling nest is going down now. I do believe this means the end of the refineries as the inject larvae is taking effect. There they will go. And more Marines, however, are on the way from the barracks. Good solid Marine defense here. And oh my goodness, the SCV survives. The queen coming that close to getting the kill, but the resources are still being denied there. That refinery doing its job, denying and giving me scouting, and oh, look at that. Good job, Queenies. There's some creep spread going on there, and the Overlords have done their job putting over to this end, puttering. And a tech lab is on the way here, as we also get a reactor going. Time to get some heavy hitters on the field. Probably, I would imagine, some Marauders at some point, but just a Marine for now. Saving that gas. Getting more of it. The expansion now is on the way. Good timing for this, I would believe. Just past the 6-minute mark. Have some people to defend it with. and perhaps go Mr. Overlord hunting while we're at it. The build of this, oh, and look at that, building expansion, our hero SCV with the can of S-Beam. Good job. As the, oh, he's just gonna let that burn. He's just gonna let it burn. Good for him. Or her, I guess that's the queen. Gets the creep spread going. Now takes down the refinery. But what great scouting. What great scouting that is. Creep spread going on well here for Thing as he goes up to his layer tech. Layer tech on the way here. Looking at the units here, still just the 12 lings on the field. They are moving out now. No metabolic boost that we can see. Probably because I've been denying the gas. Meanwhile, factory is on the way here. Engineering bay is already done. Attack 1, level 1 is on the way. Now we're approaching supply block though. Oh, there we go. Arturo has learned something. Get that supply block dealt with. As the army has decided to go ahead and move up here, provide some early pressure. Can we save? Oh, we've saved the refinery. And down goes the Overlord. That will block supply. And into the mineral line we go. Down to the probe. Here come the Lings. The Lings will try and save. They have Banelings as well. But oh, the Baneling hits are spot on. Down go the Marines. Banelings saving the day. Queens surviving. Some drones go down, but not nearly enough. Overlord did go down for a brief supply block, but the Lings really making that cost effective. Oh, but here comes the second wave. And they should be able to clean up those two Lings. And sure enough, Lings going down. Taking out a Marine for their trouble. That refinery should be taken down now. Oh, and here comes some spawning Lings. Oh, they're going to mutate into Banelings, and there's a hit. Only takes down the one. What happens here? The army is going after the Queens, as you do, but that's some clutch transfuse keeps those alive. 22 Lings now spawning. This is bad. This is what you call bad, folks. The surround on the Marauders takes care of them. Oh, the Queen just survives. Attempting to focus her down did not quite work. Combat shields on the way. Marauders and Marines and Widow Mines on the way as well. Siege tank now coming out. Spending those resources like a champ as they sit on the hill to defend. Both Overlords sitting here on the corner trying to get a good scout off. There's the one missile turret there trying to block any drops. Decent saturation here on the main base. Mules dropping at the expansion. Some more workers are on the way. Bunker now going down at the top of the hill. But unfortunately, that bunker might not get done in time because here comes the Lings. And no, combat shields are done though. They see that it's done. Do they go up? Why aren't you going up? They're not going up there. Slightly scared up. Oh, mass Baneling. Here we go. Baneling's mutating up. I guess not mass. About half-half. 50-50. But that 50-50, and I think that might be enough to maybe score some kills here. There's the bait. One Ling down. Can we get the Widow Mines buried? The Widow Mines do bury. The Lings, the Banelings could hit the hit from the Widow Mine as well. Can the Widow Mines save the day here? Oh, the Lings are trying to move out, but they're going to go back into the bunker. The Widow Mine, can it bury? Can it bury? It does, and there's the hit. The Banelings try to move in. They do not. Oh, they do with the last Ling. Takes it down. The siege tank. Oh, what a good hit from there. Takes out the SCV, though. And the siege tank is down. The front door is closed. Oh, my goodness. The Lings do manage to take it out there. But it's from the vantage point on the high ground. The concussive shells are done. They are. Stimpak's still not done. And minerals available to do it. You see, what did I go with there? There's the siege tank guarding the expansion. And boom, big shot there on the speedlings. 15 drones on the way, though, to populate this third base coming down for Thing. Infestation pit on the way as well. Looks like he's going straight to Hive Tech. But the meager remnants of the army are going to take a quick peek out here. I can't imagine I'm pushing out at this point. Taking a quick look at the totals. 31-14. I actually do have an army supply advantage. 31-43 work advantage squarely in Thing's favor. And I am supply blocked though. Armor level 1 is just about done here. Missile turret though going down as I haven't scouted in a bit, and I'm slightly concerned about, oh, are there mutas on the way maybe? And so hence the missile turret and the autosec tracking. Another barracks on the way though, and a starport. Well overdue to get that starport on the way. But the extra barracks is definitely going to appreciate. Get us 4 barracks there to try and get some more units onto the field. And the supply block breaking is more important here. And there's a quick scan here revealing that there is indeed some creep on the field. And the Lings, however, are going to run right past this. a little defensive Widow Mine here to try and sabotage anything. There are the Lings. What do we get out of this attack, though? And there's the Queen. She will be intercepted, and the Queen will be taken down. Can they get the Overlord? And the Overlord goes down. Now, can they get some of those drones? Oh, but something's going to hatch here. Something's going to hatch, and here comes the army to reinforce. The army has come in, and down goes the Overlord, though. As the army starts to step out, can they get back to the Widow Mine? The Widow Mine is waiting for them. Guys, come on back. Oh, no, but the surround is too good by the Speedlings, and that takes care of the army. Do they push out, though? They will. And there's the Widow Mine. Bing! Oh, my goodness. That was a clutch hit. And the Widow Mine does all the work here. The Zergling reinforcements are shot down. The Siege Tank and the Widow Mine now doing great work. Oh, but the Widow Mine will not be able to save the Siege Tank, though, as the Siege Tank is taken down by the Speedlings. But the problem is there are more Widow Mines, and the Widow Mine has had enough. Boom! Go the Lings, and the Lings have been taken down. This is a great back and forth here. 18 Lings on the way, more reinforcements also on the way. For me, as the creep spread is slowly being cleaned up, the Queen, though, gets a clutch inject down on the hatchery. This Queen might actually survive. She chooses to run instead of stand and fight. Oh, it's going to be close. She will indeed go down, but is it enough to also take down the attackers? Could both Queens go down here? And I think Thing is going to try and stand and fight, go for the Marine, but both Queens go down. The creep spread does happen, and the Lings pop out, surround, and the Lings have reclaimed their territory. There are still Widow Mines there. Big hit from the Widow Mine, but the Overseer is now on hand to take care of that. Question is, though, can they get past those other Widow Mines? Level 2 upgrades, level 2 attack, I should say, on the way for Thing, as well as level 1 ground. 2 Queens on to replace the ones that were lost. Hive Tech is indeed almost complete, but supply depots now on the way for me to try and break this supply block, as well as many more starports. 4 starports queued up, more Widow Mines, more Siege Tanks, more of everything, more. And here comes a small expeditionary force here, cleaning up the creep spread. And the Lings will back up, and they will go for Baneling. Oh, is it enough? Is it enough? The Banelings back up. They want nothing to do with this. And the Siege Tank takes some shots at the Extractor here. And there is a Widow Mine here. Does the Widow Mine... What does he do here? He gets in. He gets the berry. He will be in play. What does he go for? Hits the Overseer. Not probably the best pick. And the Banelings just clean it all up with help from the Speedlings. Definitely not the target that we wanted for that Widow Mine. Supplies are still fairly even. Third base is down for me. Good timing, I think, for this third base. 18-minute mark. Not so much in that it was the 18-minute mark, but in that I didn't overcommit to macro. Because considering I'm still floating plant resources, although Thing, 4,500 minerals in the bank. He's got the cash to do whatever he wants. He's going for level 2 attacks, level 2 carapace, centrifugal hooks. Centrifugal hooks. It's my new beat breakdown. Yo. Oh, I'm so white. Infestors, however, are on the field, as is a proxy hatch at the main. The Ultralisk Cavern is also on the way. Oh, Things going for the late game kill here. Meanwhile, it's Ravens are on the way, as Stim is finally on the way for me. As supply is really starting to work against me here. I've got the Siege Tanks, I've got Widow Mines. And we do have finally a third base up and running here. Here come the 3 Ultralisks. Oh boy, Thing is going big here. Quick look at supplies here. Army supply actually does favor me, though. When those Ultralisks hit the field, I gotta think that unit quality is gonna favor Thing. I still got plenty in the bank there. I've started to burn through some of my float. And down comes the advanced missile turret here to try and keep tabs on any Overseers or Overlords that might be floating over. I'm still slightly worried about Muta here. I have not picked up on the fact that he has gone Ultralisk. But, hey, at least it'll be good advance warning. Armory almost done here. Finally, very, very late armory. That's another thing I gotta work on, is getting that armory down well ahead of schedule. Durable materials on the way for the Raven. Cloaking field for Banshees also on the way. More units still pumping out here. So we have the dudes. I'd like to think it's a lot of Widow Mines if I can get my berries down here. These Overlords have not moved the entire game, and they also have not been scouted by being, I don't think, this entire game. 3 more Ultralisks also on the way. Oh, look at all these Ultralisks. They're frenzied. They are super unhappy. Their Kaiser Blades are looking pretty good here. And the level 3 melee attack is on the way. 12 more Lings in the front to soak up those hits. It's all ground forces here, which really makes the whole missile turret play a little bit silly. But scans going down now. And, oh, where did those scans go? Oh, yes, I now know about these expansions. And here he goes. He's moving over. Oh, by the way, I still got these. Boom! Down go the Banelings. Go cleaned up by the ultralisks. Oh, he's going for the rocks. He's going for the expansion. But now that I know he's moving out, I'm going to try and intercept this. I don't know if I have the army to do it, but the Widow Mines are going to bury well in advance. Here comes a siege tank as well. Right beside that Widow Mine. They're partners in this thing. And the Widow Mine's going to get the high ground. Oh my goodness, they see all these ultralisks. And I believe the immediate order here is, yeah, oh boy, prepare for impact. Down goes the auto turret to defend. Easily taken down is the Zergling. And oh, the ultralisks are afraid of the Widow Mines. They decide to back off. The siege tanks try to sneak around. Can they get some shots off here? Maybe with some vision provided up top. Not quite, just out of range. Oh, but here come the Banelings. Gonna try and bust down those tanks. Oh, can the siege tanks get into range? Here comes a Banshees. And there's an auto turret there. And now, suddenly, there's a hit from the Widow Mine. That's the centrifugal hooking of the Banelings is in play. But they are not going to move into range of those siege tanks. 2 Banshees and a Viking on the way here. The Infestors, are they going to go for control here? Or are they going to go for the spawning of infested Terrans? Either way, more Overlords on the way for Thing. And hopefully, once again, oh, supply block. So much supply blocking. The main base is mined out. Tons of energy in it, though. Second base has decent saturation. Third base is doing all right. No fourth. Here we go. Here's the big attack. The Banelings move in. Here come the Widowmans try and save the day. Can the Banshees get anything done here? The Infestors have done an excellent job shutting them down, as has the Overseer. Oh, the Ultras have no problem running in. Here comes a Seeker Missile from the Raven. Good hit, but no big kills there. And oh dear, this is not looking good here. At least there's some hustling for air, and there's the missile turret taking down the Overseer. That could be big, but it's the Banshee who is trying to do this all by itself. The Kaiser Blades of those Ultralisks making short work of the Planetary Fortress. The infested Terrans have no problem there. Well, and then they crumble to pieces. The Banshee's trying to do this all alone. The bunker is going to be busted. No, there's a hit from the Widow Mine. Front door is closed. The Lings are inside, though, and that's probably not going to be good news for anybody, as the Ultralisks are just going to clean up the suspension, though it will fly. Can it land in time? A fourth base is going down there, but it's not going to be enough. This is a ton of Ultralisks. The Banshees are there, and some hits from the Widow Mines as well. Able to try and intercept, but the Ultralisks going to try and block the landing. Here comes some Hellbats to try and take on the Ultralisks. I can't see happening. It's one Ultralisk at a time, trying to bust this base down, and with a little bit of focus here, this might be enough. Level 3 carrier base on the way. 2 more Ultralisks. Units frantically being built here, and this might actually hold, and the wave is held, but reinforcements are on the way, and they are not happy. Oh, this orbital command is in danger of burning down here. 30 Lings on the way as well. The fastest thing that Thing can send out. Fastest thing. There's a hit from the Widow Mine, because why not? It's all Ultralisk all the time here. Spire finally on the way for Thing. And oh dear, with no mining, minerals are down. A single Reaper is on the way here. Not quite sure what where that is, but Thor! Thor is out to try and save the day. This orbital command is in dire danger of burning here, but it will now finally land. And down comes a whole bunch of mules. And an SCV transfer, and everybody is moving over to defend this. Army is repositioning now. And now they find that Overlord, and he is going to give all the information they need to scout there. That's probably where the attack's going to land. Supply blocking is not an issue here with a massive supply lead here, almost double for Thing. He's not going to cry over the loss of one Overlord. And the Viking is going to try and do a little bit of scouting here, it looks like. With bases being taken left, right, and center here for Thing. He is not concerned about macro at all. But the Reaper has decided to jump into the line It doesn't do much, but he perhaps draws some attention away. The Spire is ready to go. And now Corruptors en masse to complement the Ultralisks. This is truly the beginning of the end here for me. Thing has got this thing well. I gotta stop saying thing twice here. Well in control. Best thing to hope for here is force of supply blocking, and that's why this Viking is going to town on the Overlords. The Queen will be able to take it out. And the Viking doesn't notice in time. It does, and it will veer away. Oh, Widow Mines. Widow Mine and Missile Turrets still providing vision here. Thor, Siege Tanks, and Marauders bravely standing at the entrance to the base. A new command center is being set up at the Natural here, with all this mining taking place at the, well, I guess technically is the 4th. There is some income here. There are Banshees on the field, but 7 more Infestors, and the Greater Spire upgrade now happening. I can't see this going well for me, and I gotta think I know that. And sure enough, here we go. This turret down, Widowmine some hits, but it's all Corruptor, all Ultralisk, all the time. The Siege Tanks do the best they can. A secret missile from the Raven is shot down by the Corruptors. And cancelled is that upgrade, and it's not really going to help because this is just a daunting ball of ugly right here. This turret will maybe shoot down one Corruptor, and the units back at the base will try and get their shots in, but it's not going to be enough. This is a daunting army. The reinforcements are intercepted. And the Banshees will try and go straight for the Ultralist. The cloaking is very, very late. With no Overseers joining the party. But it's probably not going to matter as the Infestors move in to provide assistance. The Corruptors are just going to hang tight, and they are going to turn into Broodlords. And that should pretty much spell the end of it. The Cloaked Banshees are putting up a fight, but I do believe that is going to be it. Supply has plummeted for me, is plenty full for things. Broodlords are almost on the field, and yeah, I think we can say for this one, look at what the best thing to learn from this is. It's a decent work from Widow Mines. I think perhaps an over-reliance on Widow Mines here, and a lack of good scouting. The lack of good scouting really killed me here. Not planning, not noticing Ultralisks, and certainly not getting enough counters, getting those Banshees on the field until it was way too late. Yeah, floating minerals there, but that's really after the fact here. GG. Floating minerals while trying to recover. Yeah, as you'll recall, I was out quite a bit earlier in there. Supply blocking. Oh yes, late armory and supply block. Definitely not good there. There was a good back and forth there. Definitely wasn't able to follow up on my advantages when I took them. And certainly a very good back and forth match. Hopefully something I can learn from going forward. I hope you all enjoyed watching that. Another slice of my life in Silver League. My name is Rituro. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.